Hello, Chelsea fans. Welcome back to the Blues Talk Zone, and remember to subscribe, then enjoy your news. Let's dive in. Garnacho and Xavi Simons. Chelsea's daring double capture. In a summer already filled with drama, speculation, and headline-grabbing deals, Chelsea Football Club stunned the footballing world with the announcement of a double swoop for two of Europe's brightest young stars, Alejandro Garnacho and Xavi Simons. It was the kind of transfer statement that signaled intent, ambition, and a desire to dominate not just the Premier League, but the European stage for years to come. The move had been whispered about for weeks, yet few believed it would materialize. Garnacho, the 20-year-old Argentine winger from Manchester United, had been a fan favorite at Old Trafford, electrifying crowds with his blistering pace and flair. His solo goal against Everton the previous season had been replayed across the globe, a moment of magic that reminded fans of football's romantic side. United had made their position clear. They did not want to sell. But Chelsea's persistence, coupled with the player's own desire for a new challenge, tipped the balance. Meanwhile, in Paris, Xavi Simons was coming off an impressive loan spell that had catapulted him into the spotlight. The Dutch midfielder's versatility, vision, and relentless work rate made him one of the most sought-after talents in Europe. Paris Saint-Germain had big plans for him, but Simons reportedly sought a project where he could be a central figure rather than a rotation option. Chelsea, under their new sporting strategy, offered him that exact opportunity. The negotiations were complex and ran parallel. Chelsea's recruitment team, led by Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, worked tirelessly to secure both deals without alerting too many rivals. For Garnacho, the London club offered a lucrative package and a long-term vision of building a youthful, aggressive side around him. For Simons, the appeal lay in the chance to be the creative heartbeat of a project centered on attacking football, blending his flair with a squad already brimming with young promise. When the news broke, Stamford Bridge erupted, not literally, but in the buzzing world of social media and fan forums. Supporters were in awe. Chelsea had just landed two players who, in other circumstances, could have been the future cornerstones of their respective clubs. The double announcement was timed perfectly, with Garnacho's unveiling in the morning and Simons in the afternoon, both draped in the iconic royal blue shirt, beaming for the cameras. Manager Enzo Maresca wasted no time in sharing his excitement. Garnacho gives us unpredictability and raw pace on the wing, he explained during the press conference. Xavi gives us control, intelligence, and the ability to dictate the rhythm of a game. Together, they represent exactly the kind of football we want to play: fearless, energetic, and creative. On the training ground, the early signs were promising. Garnacho's sharp movements and willingness to take on defenders brought a new edge to Chelsea's attack, while Simons' composure in midfield helped the team maintain possession under pressure. It was clear that their styles, though different, complemented each other, one operating on the chaos of unpredictability, the other on the calm of precision. The Chelsea fans welcomed them warmly. The Matthew Harding stand echoed with chants of "Garnacho, Garnacho" during the first open training session, while young fans queued for autographs from the Dutch star with his distinctive blonde curls. Both players seemed at ease, smiling, laughing, and joining in team drills as if they had been part of the squad for years. Off the pitch, the moves were also symbolic. For years, Chelsea had been criticized for lacking a clear transfer strategy, often stockpiling players without a coherent plan. But with Garnacho and Simons, there was an obvious vision: acquire elite young talent who could grow together, become central figures, and challenge for the highest honors. It was a reminder that the club was willing to back its manager and invest in its future, even if it meant taking bold risks. The first real test for the pair would come in a highly anticipated London derby against Arsenal. Garnacho's pace against the Gunners' fullbacks and Simons' ability to navigate their midfield press would be under the microscope. The excitement among Chelsea supporters was palpable. This was not just about winning games, but about ushering in a new era defined by skill, speed, and a fearless approach. For Garnacho, the move to Chelsea was more than just a transfer. It was a chance to escape the shadow of expectation at United and forge his own identity. For Simons, it was an opportunity to lead from the center, to dictate the game on his own terms, and to grow into one of the most complete midfielders of his generation. As the summer sun set over Stamford Bridge on their first official day as Chelsea players, the cameras caught the two walking off the pitch together, chatting and laughing. Perhaps it was a glimpse of the partnership that would define Chelsea's future. A winger who could ignite the crowd with a burst of speed, and a midfielder who could control the heartbeat of the game. Only time would tell how successful this daring double capture would be. But one thing was certain. With Garnacho and Xavi Simons in blue, Chelsea's future had never looked brighter.